Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my new show, The Revive. It's Jake Martinez. New to this, new to YouTube, new to everything, just found joy out of making videos and talking in different voices about NFL talk. What's going around the league. The league's looking to start up again. We got some preseason action. We're in the middle of that. Got a lot of drama going on with this team right here in particular. Not very happy about it, but we're not talking about them today. Fantasy football starting up. You guys are pretty excited, I'm sure. But the reason I made this channel is just to try to get out there, to give you guys a little bit of different take at the sports world and a different view from my eyes, Yeah, I may watch some Sports Center shows, but you know what? It's just to get ideas and to feed off of it. But I would like to get my ideas and my topics from my fans, what you guys think. I got people DMing me here and there about segments to cover. The other day did Dallas versus Saints. You guys should check it out in my Instagram. It's under Jake_Martinez, 4 Z's. Anyway, but I also had another friend of mine that hit me up yesterday, and he asked me to touch up on a team that he really likes. He talks about the Jacksonville Jaguars. What I think about them? Well, I got some notes right here about what I think about them. But in order to get into that mode, I must get into that mode. Sorry, Dak. Here comes MJD. We'll see. Hope y'all like my studio, by the way. Anyway, thank you guys once again. Thank you for tuning in. I know I had said yesterday on my Instagram that I was going to put a voting out for the show, what I wanted it to be called, but I just was brainstorming all day, and I came out with this name, got multiple people telling me like what the show means to them, how it got one in particular saying, hey, your show gives me new life. Well, that's why I went ahead and called it The Revive. It's The Revive about sports analytics, sports talk, sports everything. But today's segment we're going to cover up on is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Easy to say, huge letdown last season for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wasn't the season that they were hoping for, wasn't what they wanted in return after a 2017 campaign of going 11-5 with their first playoff run in about 10 years. All roads did end in New England, as all roads do. But that's okay. We all know who went on to win that Super Bowl with the Mr. Philly Special. But now we got Nick Foles. They got Nick Foles, by the way. Had to get rid of the problem, which I felt was Blake Bortles. The guy wasn't a franchise quarterback. He wasn't going to take you to the top. He didn't have what it took to get you to that next stepping stone. Anyway, so like I said, they got Bortles out. Bortles backing up Jared Goff in L.A. Big deal. I'm glad he found a job. Shoot, I would do that in a heartbeat. The Jaguars, they felt going into last season that they were going to have high hopes, huge playoff expectations, new look, new unis last season. They went back to the more basic look after getting rid of the two-tone helmet. They went to a solid black with more or less solid unis. Did not pan out, though. They didn't plan out. They had a rough season going from 11-5 in 2017 to 5-11 in 2018. But new hopes this year after they brought in new quarterback, like I said, Nick Foles from the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're panicking right now. They don't know what they're doing. Their quarterback situation. They know they got Carson, but I don't think the guy's that great. The guy should just go back to North Dakota. Anyway. Something about Nick Foles. He's clutch, strong arm, can get the ball downfield, knows what it takes to win. Coming off a bench and performing the way he did in that playoff run for Philly after Carson Wentz goes down the last few games of the season, going into the playoffs, it just, the guy was ready. The guy knew what it's almost like, hey, we're going to do this, you're going to do this, and you know what, we're going to win a Super Bowl. That's the way it kind of looked, man. But anyway, the one thing that he does bring is a strong arm and huge QB smarts. But the one weakness that I find on this Jacksonville team is playmakers. Yeah, you got Leonard Fournette. But the years prior to that, you let go of wide receiver Allen Hurns to the Dallas Cowboys, which is no longer there after that gruesome leg injury, and he's on recovery. And Allen Robinson to the Chicago Bears. I think they went wrong when they released those guys. They should have paid them, because now their wide receiver situation looks like this. They got D.D. Westbrook coming into his third season at Oklahoma University. They got Marquise Lee, which was supposed to be their high standout guy at a USC. A few years back when they took him, he was supposed to stand out this last season, but he didn't even get to play. You know, he got that preseason torn ACL. This year he's coming back. He just received word that he was in practice a few weeks ago. But DJ Chark out of LSU, first-year receiver last year, high hopes, but you know what? A lack of production and injury carried along the way. And rookie standout last season for them that I saw throughout the later weeks as their season came to an end was Keelan Cole. And another addition that they added that they feel would probably help benefit them. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but it's Chris Conley from the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that Kansas City Chiefs team was very strong last season. I think he can bring some of the winning culture to that wide receiver group. But, I mean, he's no Amari Cooper. He's no Michael Thomas, no DeAndre Hopkins, none of that. You know, they're really looking shaky at that position, as well as tight end. You know, you got to get a security blanket. But, I mean, we're going to see what Nick Foles can do. Maybe he's got that Foles magic. Maybe he can be the next Tom Brady. You never know. But this Jacksonville team, I got them predicted at going maybe breaking 8-8 this season. You know, I just don't think that they have the key elements on offense to help put up with some games that they're going to be in. That defense, it's good, but it wears down over the season when especially you rely on them so much. You know, this Jacksonville team, don't be surprised though. Don't be surprised if they do make the playoffs. You never know. You know, that division in the AFC, I've always said it's probably the weakest one, with the Texans, the Colts, and the Titans, you know, and the Jaguars. But those teams are getting better. You know, we got the Tennessee Titans moving up there in the ranks, the Texans coming off of defending, I believe it's the AFC South Championship. You know, they're the team to beat. And the Colts, you know, they're no one to mess around with either after that getting back into the playoffs last season with Andrew Luck coming off his injury and putting up a marvelous comeback season. A comeback player of the year, if you must say. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is my new channel, The Revive. I hope that you guys can find joy in these videos. I hope that I can, you know, spice it up a little bit and help you guys understand it in a way. Some may go to Sports Center, some may go to NFL Network, some may go other places. But why don't you come to The Revive and tune in? I say again, The Revive. That's where it's at, guys. I promise you I'll get better as the videos keep coming. And I just ask that you guys just keep tuning in and subscribe and tell your friends, okay? I'm looking at posting videos almost every other day around this time, more or less, maybe in the evenings. I'll keep y'all updated through my social media. But once again, thank you guys, and you guys have a great day.